As we're moving towards having our students become more comfortable with analytical writing, we thought it'd be important to take a step back and think unit by unit about drilling down to the specific skill that the student needs to do as they're reading and answering a text-dependent question. So, as you see here, we've developed what we're calling a unit planner, and this unit planner does a lot of different things, but it all has the same ending. We're having students annotate and then answer a text-dependent question for analysis. So for each unit, we've identified important standards for that unit. So for Unit 3, informational text, we've identified these important standards that you should focus on, and we've highlighted in purple which ones are the priority standards, and of course the non-highlighted are the ancillary. And then down here in this yellow box, we have compiled a list of new STEMs. And when I say new, we mean from the new released items that TEA is slowly leaking out to us. So we've pulled STEMs by genre and we've placed them in these question STEMs so that you can take what TEA has released and then form your own sentence or your own question for students to answer. And they're compiled from different grade levels, from 7th grade to E1, just because we wanted you to have a more robust idea and robust list of STEMs that you could pull from. We've also identified any academic vocabulary that the students would need to know or be familiar with as they're working through the skills of this specific genre. And then following that, we have an as you read. So we're giving students a charge as they're reading the text. So we're giving them something specific to annotate for. It could be organizational structure. It could be intended audience. It could be significant or insignificant details. We're just giving them something specific to highlight so that they're not going through and highlighting anything that they feel like. Also, we're giving them an annotation strategy. So we're giving them something specific to annotate for. That could be labeling organizational structures. That could be summarizing. That could be paraphrasing. That could be identifying the main message of that specific paragraph. There could be different things that the students annotate for, but as they're annotating, it always needs to loop back to the text-dependent question that they're analyzing for. Remember, we gave you these STEMs up here. So if we're asking students, let's say we're asking them to identify what is the controlling idea. As they annotate, anything that they're seeing that relates to the controlling idea, they're going to annotate. So below you'll see this table, and all it is we took from the performance task this informational text, hospitals try life-saving drones, and we took it paragraph by paragraph, and all you're seeing is that in this graphic organizer is chunking. We've just chunked the text by paragraph, and we just showed you the first 4 paragraphs. Of course, you would do the whole paragraph. If chunking in a table like this doesn't work for you, and Kami does work for you, if that's something that you practice in your classroom, please by all means keep using Kami. We're just asking students that they're highlighting for something specific like we've listed up here. So maybe they're highlighting for organizational structure, or they're highlighting for intended audience. And then their annotations, either in their little Kami box or in this annotations box, they're annotating for controlling idea. So it's just kind of a more explicit way to take students through that first draft read and being very specific and explicit about what we are annotating so that we're pulling the correct information that's going to help us answer that text-dependent question.